course. Gold. Oh, I have 10 gold. Okay. Take on a jeep. Oh, that's one for the land grab earlier. Oh, enemies are they? Priest is not gonna be a very good fight. Combat. Game journals flock to the banner of the bastards. By popular demand, Emperor authorized the production of own action figure.
Ah, Commander. No doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far. But don't rest on your laurels just yet. For I'm here to inform you the councillors have arrived. The ambassadors of the races whom you'll have to duel and deal with in the political arena. Such is both the prerogative and the burden of an emperor-to-be. You may think your first duty is that of conquest, to bring the war to as swift an end as possible. But I'm afraid there is much more to being a monarch than military matters alone. As a commander, as an emperor, you'll have to constantly endeavor to find that delicate balance between your roles as strategist and statesman, for the one necessarily influences the other.
Okay.
Now, you may consider it strange that some will worry about the price of bread, and others will gripe about taxes. When all around us, machines of war threaten the existence of the very realm. But if you give it a moment's further thought, this is only logical. We may find ourselves trapped amid a conflict of gargantuan proportions. But that does not mean the average man worries most about feeding his family, about the little things that make for a happy life. And when you have been given an empire, Commander, you have to be responsible for every matter, every obstacle, every creature, great and small. This may seem daunting, but I have never, and never will doubt for even an instant, that you of all people will rise to the occasion. Your counselors await you in the throne room, Commander. Godspeed.
The wizard has discovered many an ingenious schematic in those dusty books of his, but they will require a lot of resources, and resources cost a lot of dwarves' delight. That is...
Okay, councillors.
Aha! Shush, everyone, shush! Here comes the long-awaited commander. The dragon that would deliver us from vile usurpers. The one deserving heir to Rivellon's throne. Let me cut right to the chase, Commander, for I'm not a man who takes pride in his words, but in his pragmatism, rather. The entire realm is under siege, and the free peoples left need a strong leader. One who inspires. You see, there may be a war going on, Commander, but that doesn't mean you don't have a realm to rule. Oftentimes, political concerns will take precedence over military ones, no matter how trivial they may sometimes seem in these dark times. As much as possible, where your rule has been established, everyday life must continue like it would in times of peace, and everyday life concerns itself with everyday worries. The people will look to you for guidance in these matters. We, as their representatives, have witnessed your triumphs with mounting awe, and have agreed you are to be the one, the hero, who shall both restore the kingdom and recommence the workings of government. I therefore declare you Emperor. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Talk to the skeleton.
May the Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our Emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate your soul.
Religious, aren't you?
The highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, Commander. We are those that have known death, have walked its black shores, but then have been restored to life. You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. You are but in the phase of flesh. Yet if you are devout and sweat in service of the Seven, you too, after the Dark Mother has lulled you to sleep, may be plucked from the dales of shadow and given the perpetuity of the bone. Do well by the gods, Commander, and you'll do well by us, as well as all in the realm. We have many proposals to that effect, which I will bring before you in due time. So say I, Yorick, humble servant of the Seven.
Honored to meet you, Commander. I am Oberon, envoy of the elves, ambassador of the beasts, spokesman of plants, here in the hope that our new emperor will treat majestic Rivellon with the reverence she deserves, even in these times of frightful war.
Nature lover. What are you doing? So what makes elves tick?
Well, Commander, if elves were the only race to have become what they misnomer civilized, this globe and all upon it would exist in a paradise of such perfection the gods need not create for us a heaven. Such, alas, is the fiction, not the reality. Others, less scrupulous in the handling of natural beauty, have risen to prominence. They hack and mine, blast, drain, and usurp. As much as we can, we condemn and attempt to stop their misguided endeavors. We are the Green Mothers, unwavering paladins, and it is our fondest desire you, Commander, will join our ranks. Defend nature, and defend the little man, for they will in turn defend you. A happy people, one with the wilds, will fight for its country with redoubled zeal. To that effect, I hope we'll have your backing.
A socialist and Green Party candidate. I talked a lot in the beginning.
By the powers vested in me by the great lizard lords, I, Prospera, endorse your newfound emperorship. Sorely we are in need of a dragon commander.
Tell me a bit about your pride.
We are not a people that make great demands, Commander. We simply hold many a thing dear without succumbing to the excess of it.
So this is a center party.
The dwarves revere their gold to such an extent it becomes a fetish. Elves abide so strictly by nature they become her slaves. We like gold, for it is an economical mast. We like nature, for she sustains us. Yet none of the two we idolize. Reason and liberty, those are our bywords. Territories we defend valiantly. Territories, alas, easily encroached upon, for emperors tend to curtail them. Our ideal is therefore not a monarchy, but a republic.
Oh, Republican.
Think on that, Commander, as you pursue the throne.
By Grumio's gadgets, it's a pleasure indeed to shake hands with you, Commander. Your technician is my nephew, don't you know? And I am Trunculo Shortfuse, son of Trunculo Even Shorter Fuse. Praised be the dragon!
What will the imps bring to the table?
Ha! You want gizmos? You want imps. You want the unthinkable? You want imps. You want great, big, loud, bright fire explosions? Lords above, it's imps you want. We live for all that is new and shiny. The old, we blow it up. The new, we study it for a while before we blow it up. Why? Because there's always something even newer waiting around the corner. Science, Great Dragon, never sits still. Try, investigate, experiment. And with a bit of luck, boom! Ha ha ha! A bigger bang than ever. On a more serious note though, Commander, science is indeed our passion. And we hope that under your rule, we will be free to explore its limits. Damn the gods, for there are none, and damn petty morality, for it is a brake on progress. Back us, and we'll craft you miracles.
So the atheist party.
Isn't this a world gone topsy-turvy? I've declared you Emperor, and you don't even know my name. Sir Falstaff Silvervein, Commander. Born and bred neath the Emerald Mountains. There. Now that we've been acquainted, I do declare it's time for a beer.
Tell me a bit about the dwarves.
A prouder folk you'll ne'er meet, Commander, nor a more robust one. Best allies an aspiring king can have, for our love of gold and all things precious is legendary, and gold is what an emperor needs if it be conquest that takes his fancy. So listen when I give advice, for your economy will prosper by it. Liquid gold, of course, is another of our pride and joys. For ale a sparkle, we'd go to war. But our families, above all, Commander, are holy. Those manifold kernels that band together, and like the rings that form a chain mail, shape a society that is stout and steadfast. Yes, dwarven families grow as plenty as the grain on 1,000 wheat fields. And just like grain, it is from them that we derive the bread that nourishes civilization, and the beer that quenches its thirst.
Bravo, Commander! The lines of battle are redrawn.
Boom. Enough money. Not a battle, damn it. Battles. Right myself, but it's not gonna end well, I think. We're already on. Space, Citral.
On the trail!
Let's get this dance of death started. The grave be their destiny. Construction underway, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander. Troopers awaiting your decision, sire.
Without a trace!
Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander.
You found me, did you?
Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-air turret completed. It will be built in a jiffy. I will stand until my last breath.
On the trail!
Construction in progress. Construction in progress. We're out of recruits, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander. Recruitment Citadel completed. We're out of recruits, Commander. Recruits, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Anti-air turret completed. Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. It will be built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander. Recruitment Citadel completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Anti-ground turret completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Constructed to fight. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander. Troopers awaiting your decision, sire.
Fresh from the barracks!
Picking up their scent!
That going to death.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Construction in progress. Reinforcements requested. It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress.
Without a trace.
No one defies the will of the Emperor. It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. It'll be built in a jiffy. Anti-air turret completed.
Hail for all!
They won't even see me coming.
Wall factory completed. Your unit will soon be ready. Anti-ground turret completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Let's get this dance of death started. Construction in progress.
You found me, did you?
Troopers awaiting your decision, sire. Pay me in blood.
On the trail. Without a trace.
Need a ride? At your service. Yeah, I love traveling.
Go on, give me a target.
Reinforcements requested. Crush them one leg at a time. Anything for the Empire. Pay me in blood.
This one's difficult. Sweet. Dragon Knight declared Emperor. Winged Lovechild is Emperor's last hope. The Fashion Soldier Brigade celebrates the Emperor for not showing up at Victor Party. Or Emperor, the new sensation. Okay. Great, because there's a lot of drop frames. Ask this guy what he wants.
What a sorry excuse for a general Henry is. Drunk as a dwarf again, going on and on about his lost arm. The more liquor disappears down his throat, the more he can still feel it. Wish he had a phantom tongue instead of a phantom limb. The place would be so much quieter.
Let's have a talk with him.
Well, 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 the Dragon Commander himself. Come, sit, drink with me. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's had a few too many. But you take to the right too if you had an imp apparatus for an arm. Never told you how I came by this eyesore, did I? 'Twas during the great and glorious last stand to save the Empire. Horseshit. We fought like lions so that the king, your bloody father, could scarper with what riches he could hold. But my soldiers did their duty. They died where they stood, and I was left for dead, want of an eye and an arm. Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake, like star crowns will the pines come midwinter night. Defeat. Bah. Luckily, a touch of the malt can relieve its bitter taste.
But your dislike my father, you stood your ground and did your duty. I hope I'll gain your respect so that you'll stand by me too should the situation arise.
You have the respect of Maxos, and that certainly speaks in your favor. But you'll need to come a long way yet to prove unto me you're not just another pampered prince he yanked away from his mother's teat. So what'll you have then? Mead or milk?
It's tough to swallow both victory and defeat when both are dealt out in equal portions. But we must partake, mustn't we, Commander?
All our generals, how do you feel about them?
About whom, Commander? Bit stuck up, ain't she? That's what a royal title will do to you. She used to be a proper queen and everything, with an entire country at her beck and call. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Me? I don't care for any of that rot. You got nothing to lose.
Are we victorious in the end?
It's hard to say, isn't it? I'd say no, but with a dragon on our side, who knows? About whom, Commander?
Talk about Edmund.
Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high and mighty all the time, calling imps idiots, dwarfs dullards, that sort of thing. Makes you wonder if there's a single thing he's not intolerant of. About whom, Commander? Excellent chap, that one. Likes his jokes dirty and his liquor plenty. 2 peas in a pod, me and him. Well, on and off, that is. Can fight like a demon unleashed as well. Best to have him on our side.
To win and lose in the same day is a sign of mediocrity, Commander. And as such, a sign of masculinity.
How's the war going, you think?
You know very well how it's going. We're outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. Just the way I like it. Gives us a chance to show how viciously the underdog can bite. If you wish. He's in a class of his own, there's no doubt about it. A brilliant mind, but in my opinion, a flawed one as well. He styles himself as superior to everyone else, and that would be just fine if he weren't a man. Or a bigot. I have many friends, and if you wish. General Henry is the typical man who thinks of himself as an alpha male, whereas he is, of course, an alpha mongrel. He has the refinement of an inbred orc, and the manners to match, but he is a more than adequate officer once the trumpets herald war. Indeed, if he were a bit less brazen and a bit more calculated in his conduct, he might well come to rival Eerie Edmund. If you wish, she could stand to be a bit more ladylike in her ways, and many consider her resistance to authority counterproductive in a military setting. But she's wily as a wizard, and tough as mithril nails. Don't ask me why, but I have the feeling she's a troubled girl somehow. A girl, yes, hardly a woman as yet. None of my business, of course. She is here, and she's willing to fight for Rivellon. That's all that really matters.
I leave.